There is this controversial statement from Ruben Abati concerning people from Southeast, Igbo people precisely, that Igbo don't send land to non-Igbo. This statement has generated a lot of controversy, and as a son of such, sir, I want you to just comment on this.
Let me tell you, a lot of people, personally me, I think I've distanced myself from Ruben Abati completely. You know, I used to place him on a certain, pedigree in terms of, robust journalism, and right from his days in Guardian before he was appointed, he went for governorship campaign in his state, and then about, he now finds himself in Arise TV. And I have followed up Ruben Abati for some time, and I was very disappointed, that he can mention such things, not knowing fully well that a lot of Nigerians have his background check on their fingertips. That's a fact. I'm disappointed, and if care is not taken, I've already removed anything that had to do with Ruben Abati in my own dictionary. Anybody else can do that, I don't think, if you look at the way he analyzes things, he seems to have deep sentiments, and bigotry to whatever he does. It's not like Hussaini, Rufai Hussaini, who is, more of activism, journalism. This one is just based on, a deep reservation that he does not want people to note. He can't be bullying people around you. He's showing being bossy unnecessarily, because you are Ruben Abati. Are you in the cadre or in the same space with Delegiwa and all the rest of them? Yakubu Muhammad, those who ruggedly played journalism to the core, even in the midst of threats. They were still, hardcore journalists. That this era of social media and internet. These are the people, when they sit down to write, it takes them nothing to put things in the proper perspective. But we were surprised that somebody like Ruben Abati, who is working under an Igbo man, Nduka Babena of this day, I think by now we expected that Nduka should have sacked him completely. Excuse him. We don't need somebody like that who are in the likes of Bayo Nonuga, them, Turubu them, and the rest of them who have deep sentiments against the Igbos.
Sorry, sir, but I just listened to one prof this morning that he told us that what Ruben Abati said on the TV that he liked it, so that he will be able to raise tension and people will discuss it more and they will know the truth.
Ruben Abati has already been unveiled. He has unveiled his consciousness. He has unveiled his personality. He has shown exactly what he is.
But
that is just it.
We were told he was quoting somebody, maybe T.O. Benson or something.
Bro, there's nothing concern us with T.O. Benson. Knowing fully well that you are in a public conventional media outfit where people takes most of those things that comes from that such media platform very seriously. You can't come there and play a certain sentiment. Good Lord Jonathan, he appointed you. He didn't say you're a Yoruba man. He didn't say you are this. He didn't say you are that. He gave you appointment. You worked under him. Your wife you married today is enjoying full support from Peace Air, Onyema, the owner of Peace Life. Everything that woman has become in this world is attributed to an Igbo man. Most of the businesses that is doing successful Yorubas, go and check their background very well. You will see Igbo's hand in everything they do. That is just the truth. So anybody, but Nigerians don't know that his wife works under, have the full support, in all ramification on what that woman do as a logistics agency is directly being powered by APs Allen Onyema.
Please, sir, can you help me tell Nigerians what really happened in the Southeast? Maybe what that man is saying. Let's discuss the context, please. Can you help me discuss the context?
Let me tell you, anybody that is telling you that That is extreme bigotry. And by virtue of his personality, I don't think he's supposed to be anchoring Arise TV morning show anymore. You understand? Bro, they don't break anybody's hand though. Anybody can own a property anywhere, anytime, any day. As long as we have your money, who tells you that?
So if I want to buy land in Southeast now, you can help me?
Okay, bring money now. Now, if you hold cash now, I carry you. If you want to buy the whole, they'll sell for you. As simple as that. No, but it looks as if people are not to drive a certain sentiment they've already been poisoned with. By their forefathers, and that is why nobody is coming out to tell the truth. Why are you having such reserved sentiment against the Igbo nation?
I was even told that CEO Benson that was quoting, they told him that we don't sell land, but they actually gave him the land. The land was released to demand, and he used the land to build something.
Okay, let me tell you, you understand, just like what Senate President said, those who moved to the southeastern part of the country with nylon bag, after 15 years, they came back with the same nylon bag. Is it not what Senate President Godswill Akpabio said? Why would they go to eastern part of the country after years they come back to their own state? Because they are not going there with free mind. They are not going there to support. They are not going there to live. They are not going there, to change things. They are not going there for any form of innovation. They are not adventurous. If you are, you go there, you must seek an opportunity for you to excel.
Then that statement from Akpabio Joseph is very, very wrong, because I've heard a lot of people from outside that place go to that place, do business, and very, very flourish.
Yes, let me tell you, when you say something is not common, it is not 50 up to 50%. You can say something is common, you know that it's up to 50%. When they say Igbos are business mobile economists, it's at least it is verifiable.
Yes.
You can see it with your eyes.
Yes.
When they tell you that when they go to eastern part of the country, you cannot see a big structure that belongs to a Yoruba man and Hausa man in the eastern part of the country. Why is it like that?
But I hear...
No, bro, when you say, I'm giving you instances. If it is very, very insignificant. Nobody, you cannot point. Is it an Hausa man that's going to build this thing for you and put tenants there, or even build mini company there and put tenants there? Nobody does that. You go to River State, go to Bayelsa, go to everything you see there as in thriving in business, in real estate, in other ramifications are being done majorly by the Igbo nation. Ask Senate President, you can't come to the public like that and be deceiving people that this thing. Bro, if you come to my village now and you have your money, Igbo doesn't force anybody to sell land. They have their money, they plead you because they know that they are developers, they know that they know what to do. They can go to a forest and build a structure there. Not only that, they will make sure that that place is tarred, that there's a form of illumination. What I mean by illumination, there is a form of light. Even if it's in the forest, they will also make sure that some of their friends and followers come to within that environment to invest in that environment. And from there, you begin to see economic services taking place, economic activities taking place. Gradually, before you know it, it start developing. Go to Opik. What is happening to Opik? Most billionaires who are in Computer Village, that's where they live. Was Opik not a forest? Will you say Opik is a forest today? Or can you go to eastern part of the country, you saw a community like Opik owned by a Yoruba man and a Hausa man. So what are you talking about? Now we, Igbos, we are the real Nigerians. If you don't know. Let them try it somewhere else and see how it is.
I thought all this kind of hatred and
yes, he brought it up.
During election, but unfortunately they have started before we even do the election. Where do you think we are going?
No, bros, you don't expect people of that level to come to the public and be making that kind of a thing. Your wife is surviving under a peace. Your wife become what it is. It's an Igbo man. You are working under Igbo man. An Igbo man made you a special advisor to the presidency on media and publicity. electricity. What else do you want? Igbo man have not been allowed to be president in this country for how many years? But still. So is it not better that this reality begin to gear towards separating ourselves completely from Nigeria so that we stay on our own? But they still see them going from one corner, trying to kill or tackle people who said, okay, we are not wanted, but we cannot die because we are not wanted. It's not better with which is legality. We must understand the culture and tradition of an Igbo man. It does not only about Igbo. Live and let live. That's what Igbo man believes. And that makes them mobile. That makes them adventurous. Because they believe that we are human beings and we should thrive. We should advance. We should increase.
I think that is
we should transform.
That was where even Abati started from. That they are adventurous, they are industrious. But when you come to their side, you can't buy land.
Bros, let me tell you, anybody that is telling you that Yorubas have a lot of sentiment based on wicked, poisonous mindset they have already been bought with against the Igbo because they simply lost the war. That was how Sarawiwa and the rest of them started selling, converted, and started saying that Port Harcourt is not an Igbo land. All the properties that were owned by Igbos there, they changed their name. Some who are bearing Igbo, who are Igbos, say, I am not Igbo. They changed their names.
But they are Igbos.
Bros, shall we will find out. Shall posterity have a way of bringing back history? One day, these things will become very clear to everybody, and it will signal a very dangerous consequences over bad image, painted, over falsehood. It will have it. It will. There's no how it will not produce that. The poison himself always say we are not. At the end of the day, he paid. But today, the same properties they took over, the same Igbos went there and still bought those properties back, developed those places. What is it? We are presidency? No. This one, no. Extreme marginalization, but still, they cannot allow Igbo man to create. This is what Yorubas and Hausas have brought this country to. They have been ruling this country for how many years? Look at what the situation we find ourselves. No sector of the economy is working. Everything say it will. Well, whatever happens, we are still watching.
Thank you.
They said a journey of 1,000 miles will still begin with just one step.
Thank you very much, sir.